Hello.
Hi.
How big was the challenge of making a live-action movie of Ghost in the Shell?
Let us know, Rup.
Very big. No, it was a big challenge. I think it's a different film. You know, it's a unique film, and anytime you try and do something different in this scale, it has its challenges. I think there were challenges to the performances. There were challenges to the way we made the film. We made it very practical. So it was complicated, and I think you see that in the film. There's a lot of layers to the artistry of the film, and I think the characters and the emotion resonate. And that was really, the biggest challenge was to create a big, exciting, mind-blowing action movie, but at the same time deliver a performance from Scarlett with the emotion and the empathy that people, are affected by. So it's there was a lot of challenges in that.
You are the first of your kind, but you're not invulnerable.
Maybe next time you can design me better.
How hard was for you to find a balance between all the action sequence and the emotional level of Mayor?
It was, I think this film, we are, creating a character-driven piece in a, traditionally sort of explosive genre, and it's not always the case that you have as much as a emotional challenge as a physical challenge in this genre. And so for me, it was I don't think I ever had a free moment. And the thing is that when I was working, the emotional challenges of this film was so taxing that actually when I was able to do a week of stunt work, it was kind of a relief just to get, kind of clear my head and not have to be doing such cerebral work, and then by the end of the week after just like getting the crap kicked out of me, I was happy to just be sitting in a chair and, just being able to have scenes with Juliet or Pilou and really like use my other muscles. So it was a lot of work.
Control her.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
This is major. I'm going in.
The interesting thing about your action characters like Black Widow, Lucy, and now Mayor is that the three began as victims before became super. How do you deal with that motivation of the characters?
Well, they're all living very different lives, they all, I think if you take a character like Lucy, she's just any person walking around and then something extraordinary happens to her, so she's not really super or heroic or anything. She's just, that's what makes that story kind of fun, is that it could just be anyone, right? She's like a club kid or whatever, and as she becomes part of this greater awareness, it's apparent that like all the things that make her human are unnecessary. Her past, her experiences, like none of that matters as she like joins this greater intelligence. And with the Black Widow, of course, she's very visceral. She's a product of her past completely, and she she owns who she was. She owns, the blood in her ledger, and that's her, it's totally informs who she is when today. And this character, I think, is on this, quest for self-identity, and she, it's actually her past that she's seeking, to try to inform this person or cyborg or whatever that she is today. She really is on this path of self-discovery, and she's very young and fresh and new, and it's a real coming of age story, I think. So definitely their past is it's an important theme in this movie too. If we how are we a product of our past? How much of our past informs who we are today and the decisions we make for our future?
Everyone around me, they feel connected to something. Connected to something I'm not.
What are you?
You were dying. We saved you. And now you save others.
This is a gift for the women of my country. This is handmade for the women of
Ooh,
Peru. I
thank
hope
you.
like it.
You see, how lovely.
Oh,
That's very
beautiful.
colorful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's my gift.
Everything they told you was a lie.
Who are you?
They did not save your life. They stole it.